Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the colony. Our sunrise is beautiful. As you can see, a lot has changed over time here. We're actually just getting a little bit settled now. We got a university that's necessary for some of the buildings. And a library over here. The school, so this is sort of the educational district. Then you have the residential over there, which sports a couple of nice level 2 houses that do look a lot better than the level 1. Is that supposed to work like that? We had a terrible night because despite my best efforts of not having mobs attack my colonists, well, apparently one of them at least, the other one I didn't see, looked at an enderman, and we all know how sensitive endermen are about being looked at, and well, it didn't end well, and I could just save a child that was also being attacked. And then right when I was saving the child, the Judith died. And the first one that died was Lena, and she was our researcher at the time, a very good one as well. Anyway, look at this research tree. It's pretty good. This isn't really a tutorial series, but because I've seen some outdated information and well, people expanding the borders with things like guard towers, which are all possible, I decided to make a little bit of an explanation. So as you can see, my town influence is not quite square anymore, and you don't have to do all that much to change this. There's tips about config file, but the problem with that is that some of the settings, like this one, will change back as soon as you load. But you can just go the command Minecolonies, and this is the version 1.15.2. Colony, claim, and there you go, colony ID, and if you have one colony in the overworld, this will always be one. Range, 1 chunk. I would suggest to just do 1 chunk at a time. You can do more apparently, but and then true, and then it might take a little bit, but it will say successfully claimed. And now it goes very fast, sometimes it takes a few seconds. And you will have another chunk expanded. So you can just at will change your colony. Some map loading issues because I've been busy with the technical side. Anyway, so aside from the university and my researcher dying and those other guys, I also had to dismiss the builder because he was I gave him the command to build the guard tower over way there on that side of the town, and then he walked to the hospital over there and just stood in a corner, and it was with a little bit of pain in my heart because he had like a good 11 and 9 on the skills he needed for that job. Here we have the builder level 2 and a glass maker I decided to put here so the road will go around. Decided to remove this delivery. The other one on the back is still there. Are they working now? I'm wondering, because as I said, they seem to be a bit buggy. Like I just built this door because this Hannah was just standing here while all the others just at least attempted to enter via the front door. Are you building anything? Are you cooking? Are you doing something? Let's look at the request scroll. Fertilizer. So she's working, apparently. Are you though? I don't see no one working. Recall citizens. Let's see what they are going to do. So you are going to the warehouse, as you should. Seems fine. These are our miner and our chicken herder, so we should be going there and he should be going there. Let's see what he will do. Stand here. Maybe he can't dig deeper, I don't know. Stand still for a second. Yeah, okay, I understand. Okay, they seem to be doing some things now. I'm not sure. I think this miner is as deep as he can go. No, he's down. Okay. Weird. Yeah, he's building. Okay. Fine. Then we have our military quarter over here with the archery range and barracks and the combat academy. I think this is the combat academy. Yes, and then we have a little bakery here. Moving into the farming district. So we got all our livestock farms here and our non-livestock farms. And then over here is more of the industrial side with a stone smelter, the miner, a mechanic, that will not be relevant for a while. A chicken herder, one of the livestock still, and of course the fisherman. And we have a nice guard tower here with our new guards. Cuthbert J. Allard. Hello Cuthbert, how are you doing? Yeah, you're getting a new tower built. Ain't that nice? And then here of course we have other industrial buildings, such as the sifter and the crusher, and that makes me think of another topic, namely sorting. While indexing the different materials, I realized that just raw refined workshop and those things will not work. And it's better to take, for example, stones, which have slabs and stairs in some cases, and in the case of nether brick even fences and walls, and keep them together in a sorting system. Else we will have like the raw stones and then the refined stones, and we have to walk back and forth. So stonemason here, and finally a dyer, which I did in the Asian style actually, because it was nice. Some buildings don't have all the types of buildings. For example, the mechanic over there, it only has a wood one. So let's head over to the slime farm for a minute, and you can see what for work I have done there, and you'll also see how to get there. It's I'm quite lucky in the sense that it's quite close to me, and I'm on the wrong side apparently. And well, as said, the 4 slime chunks, and it's also an ideal location to build things like some farms, like mob farms and stuff, because is this the right side? Yeah, this should be the right side. It's not too far away, but at the same time it's within relative range, so you can, if you're working here, it would spawn and stuff like that. But there might also be some farms where we do not want to have them too far away from the colony actually. It's good to see the lighting glitches are still inside the game. This is not because of the modpack, these are good old Minecraft glitches. When it comes to Minecolonies and what you can do with it, and it's actually a pretty good mod in the sense of the visuals, but actually also very much when it comes down to the functionality of it all. So here you can see the beginnings of the slime farm going all the way down, and it is working, as you can see. Got myself a brand new sword and I still I'm able to get myself hit. Anyway. So I will just hop over into the test world and show you the concept of design, and then we will talk a little bit about the colony and how to work with that. And a little bit of the plans on, we will see. And welcome back. So I was thinking, you have all these slime farm designs with passive killers. We used to use cacti and all other stuff. And with slimes, it's in the beginning you really need them, especially for sticky pistons. But as soon as you have a farm, you're pretty much set for life, and it doesn't really matter what kind of farm you have. So in my old world, I had like this water curtain around the slime chunk that would bring them up, and then I would have a slime fountain. Pretty much just them dropping down and kill them. Now it does take a lot of time for them to come up, and of course other mobs can spawn in the time, so it will decrease your efficiency. However, I thought it would still be fun to have slime be sort of the helpers to their own demise. And well, I was just thinking, let's make a crusher setup where the killing of slimes will make sure that the big slimes get split faster. I will just drop in a few slimes here. I'm not sure if these are normal rates, but it's good for the testing. You are noisy. A little bit more here. Okay, a little bit of big ones. Yep. So as soon as it starts producing slime balls, it should work on the crusher setup. Now there are several options, of course, with this crusher setup. I could leave them closed most of the time by changing the delay. The downside of that is that new slimes will not fall in. I will go back a little bit just for the noise. And this way it's set at 3 ticks at the main repeater, I think. Let's see, yeah, so here, 3 ticks at the main repeater, goes into these signals, and that steers the piston sides. And I made good use of the new vertical half slabs. Thank you, finally they are there. I used to use things like balls, but they have obvious downsides and panes, like glass panes. Panes are pretty good, but it took a while before those were introduced. Anyway, so the magma blocks just kill the small slime. They will produce the slime balls. Slime balls will come into this elevator and will activate the dispenser. The dispenser will activate the clock, and the clock will activate the crusher, and the crusher will in turn split up the big slime. The medium slime and the small slime fit in between. Actually, the big slime also fit in between if they stand perfectly straight, but mostly they don't. And as you can see, it will help a little bit clearing out this. In turn, the breaking up of the slime will power the dispenser, and so on and so on. So the next time you will see me, I will have dug out the complete slime chunks, and we will have this system set up, hopefully completely around it, and we can move on to the next project, which will be a nether project. I'm going to look for the fortress. I'm going to look if I can find some blaze, because we are in dire need of some blaze powder. A not too eventful episode, but I thought I needed to update you with the state of the colony now and plans with the slime farm. And we will head back over to the colony for just a second and see you there. Go ahead, come at me, bro. Yeah. I was just thinking, aren't they supposed to die or something? Little buggers. I do believe that was a community voted on Mob. It's nice. Again, I think 3 days is a little bit short. Apparently I hadn't slept for 3 days, but it doesn't feel like that. Well, welcome back, good morning again. So as you see by the size of that slime farm, it isn't, this series isn't just about the colony. We will be making some quite incredible farms. Now they won't all be original designs because some things are just done so well. Like I saw this sheep motivator design. That's very good. I think Suzuma's design. I'm not sure if he's the only originator of that, but we will be using that one, and we will be setting up some of the farms quite early on because we do need quite the resources for this shit. So the nether project will be right after the slime farm is done, and I hope to get a lot of blaze rod out of that and then get into the end quite soonish. Would be fun to have some flying skills. Now before closing off the episode, I will want to go through some specific things. So there will be a flower shop here because of a specific design with a bridge, and then we have the enchanter just on the outside of this now river that I probably will make the slope a little bit nicer there. And of course the guard tower is on the island, or not really an island, peninsula there right in the middle. So that's all good. And I will be expanding to level 2 up until I can research further in the university. I hope that the people will stay working. They seem to be working now without a problem. The houses will be upgraded to level 3 because I really need more people to work. And yeah, I'm excited. Well, thank you for watching. I know it's not too eventful this episode, but as I said, I thought an update would be in place before I hop into the next project and we come back here and hey, everything has changed already. There's one last thing we need to do though, and by now you should already know what this is. I already took out the flag just to save a little bit of time, but then I wasted a lot of time anyway, but it doesn't matter. It's a bit of a talky episode in between. The last two were quite intensive on the making side. There we go, there we go, there we go, and there we go. He does actually craft those, you just provide the red and the yellow banner and they will craft the banners themselves. And let's put these away. Right there. I don't quite know what I... Oh, this is a red banner, this is a yellow banner. And I was attacked 2 more times by those guys. This was arPos Colony. It was a pleasure having you around. And I will be getting back to work, and see you next time.